21. For a sequence a sub n, we have our first term is 1, and our second term is 1, and the number of terms is 1 or greater, and then we have this given formula here, or equation. We're going to find the value of the sum from n equals 1 to 10 of 1 divided by a sub n. Alright, so basically what we're trying to find is 1 divided by a sub n. So we need to find this. And the way to do that is to write this formula down, or this equation, a sub n plus 1 times a sub n minus 2 times a sub n plus 2 times a sub n plus a sub n plus 1 times a sub n plus 2 equals 0. Now to get this, what we're going to do is divide both sides by a sub n times a sub n plus 1 times a sub n plus 2. And we do that for all of this. This one. And this is just going to end up being 0 here. Alright, so this is going to give you 1, because these will cancel out. Get 1 divided by a sub n plus 2 minus 2, and these two cancel out, so that's going to be times 1 divided by a sub n plus 1. And then for this one, let's see, these two cancel out, and now we have our a sub n. Alright, and we're supposed to divide this too, but it gets you 0. So we have our 1 divided by a sub n here. First, let's go ahead and solve for this one. So if we solve for this, we're going to get 2 divided by a sub n plus 1 equals 1 divided by a sub n plus 2 plus 1 divided by a sub n. Alright, looking at this sequence here, we have 1 divided by a sub n. That's an arithmetic sequence with the first term right here is going to be 1 divided by a sub 1, which equals 1 divided by 2. Our common difference is going to be 1 divided by a sub 2 minus 1 divided by a sub 1. Well, a sub 2 is just 1, so that's just going to give you 1 minus 1/2, which equals 1/2. So that's going to be your common difference. All right, from there, we're going to go ahead and write 1 divided by a sub n equals, and I'm going to use this, I don't have it down, so it's going to be a sub n equals your first term plus n minus 1 times d. So basically this is going to end up being 1/2 plus, that's your first term, n minus 1 times your common difference, which is 1/2. This is going to give you 1/2 n, for n is greater than or equal to 1. Now let's do the sum. So our sum from n equals 1 to 10 of 1 divided by a sub n equals, now this is where I'm going to use this formula. This is going to give you 10, because there's 10 terms, times your first term times 1/2, or 2 times your first term, plus n minus 1, so 10 minus 1 is 9, times your common difference. And this is all divided by 2. This is going to give you 5 times 1 plus, because that goes into that 5. This is going to be 9 divided by 2. And this is going to equal 55 divided by 2. And that's your final answer. That is your value of that summation. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.